Get started. Look at this shining shirt my buddy got me. It's like puke green, right? It's got Danny and his mom down there at the bottom. Super cool. I'm flashing before we even get started. Welcome back, everybody. Happy Monday. I fucking hate Mondays, but it's nice to be back to work. It's nice to be back in the routine. And what's next? What's in the box? I got a giant bag of VHSs from this local store called The Crypt that, I went in, and if it looked cool, I just picked it up. And sometimes I get doubles, and it's not like I'm going to get rid of them, but sometimes you can kind of trade in the ones that, or hook a buddy up that doesn't have it. It's a nice little Christmas gift. Give somebody VHS. So giant pile of VHS. I don't know how many I bought. We're going to get into them. However you found me, wherever you're at, I hope you're doing well. Let's check it out. All right, going right into the sack, so to speak. The first one, in no particular order, just so happened to be Halloween, John Carpenter's 1978. This is the Blockbuster Presents. Look how clean this VHS looks. You got to look at the sticker placement, right? Are you kidding me, dude? Blockbuster Present, you got to... God, it's so creepy to smell your VHS, but there's something about cardboard that's never been in a smoker's home that's was just very well taken care of. Some of these will have the price tags on it, but this thing, I want to say this is a really clean copy on eBay. 15, 20 bucks is what you're looking at, and I'm pretty sure I paid about 15 for it. So the first one right out of the bag, Halloween Part 2, number 2. Mary Shelley's Frankenstein. This was $2 because somebody wrote all over the damn thing. But otherwise, pretty clean copy. For $2. Doesn't smell like any cigarettes or anything. If it doesn't work good, my buddy Mike's really good at kind of refurbishing them and making them look good. So I love this film. Kenneth Branagh. This is a very romantic, right, gothic version of Frankenstein. Kenneth Branagh, Robert De Niro as Frankenstein. Damn good movie. It could be a little bit cleaner, but for $2, you're not gonna. I'm not gonna pass this thing up. I can get a cleaner copy at another time. So that's number 2. Oh my God, John Carpenter, right off to a roll. This thing was $8. Okay, don't judge me. It's a VHS. Escape from New York. My homie Snake Plissken, right? Kurt Russell, Donald Sutherland. Who's the other dude from Good, Bad, and the Ugly? God, what is his name? It's gonna drive me nuts. Urgus Borgnine, I think, is in here. This right here is an amazing film. I did not own this. I really want to have all the John Carpenter films on VHS. All the ones that exist, right up to Vampires. I don't think The Ward came out on VHS, but anyway, I'm down with Snake. This is an amazing kind of action adventure. There's a little bit of horror elements to it, I suppose. Like there's some creepy stuff in the sewers and in the churches and stuff. But yeah, big fan of Escape from New York. Had to pick that thing up. 2-pack here. The collector's series of the Amityville Horror. I've got DVDs and Blu-rays galore, 4Ks, but I do not have this, especially the double pack of Amityville 1 and then Amityville 2, The Possession. Good times, VHS. Let's just, be kind, rewind. What are you doing? This one is rewound very well. And so is this one, actually. The Possession. We should kind of keep a running tally. It's cool to see like those stickers where they were actually rented on the shelves. You're owning a piece of nostalgia. Smell test smells pretty good. Amityville 1 and 2, sleep. Everybody loves Amityville, but yeah, it's pretty awesome to have Part 2 on VHS, so had to pick that up. I love it when they're in double boxes. I love the House box set, the Hellraiser. There's a ton of amazing box sets on VHS, but this 2-pack, damn good. Moving right along. Let's see what else we got in here. Oh, this isn't horror at all, but you gotta have it. For $4, you're picking up a clean copy of Predator. Every day that ends in Y. Every fucking day. Predator was the first film that my dad, I want to say is like the first rated R film that my dad let me watch. CBS Fox, because he was like, he wanted me to start lifting weights and trying to get in shape, right, and start playing sports, which I did my whole life. Predator, CBS Fox, look at how clean that logo is. Also rewound. Shout out to the people that are rewinding their VHS, man. Mono compatible, says right on the back, so you know what's good. Predator is fucking perfect, man. I love Predator so much. I love the music. I love the end scene. I love the makeshift firearms that are in there. I love Arnie. I love Carl Weathers. I love the whole damn thing. Oh my God, what's his name? Jesse the Body Ventura. Damn good. This was my original copy of Evil Dead. I don't know if I have it out there. I think I have a different version, but this was the very first VHS copy of Evil Dead that I bought. It's getting late here on the West Coast, and this brings me back to Kmart, $7.99. I remember I had a paper route, and everybody remembers that font. That font scared the shit and piss out of all of my friends. I'm a huge fan of VHS. This says Blockbuster Incorporated on the back. I don't know if you can see that. $4.99 is what they were running it for back in 2004. $4.99 for VHS in 2004. Yeah, I'm probably still paying that. This is one of my favorite films of all time. It's in the top 5. Super. I mean, I got long form. Maybe I took that down. I don't know. But we're going to cover The Evil Dead some more soon. But The Evil Dead is like a watershed moment, a pinnacle film in my horror journey, and one that I brought to every damn sleepover from like 5th grade until 9th grade. The Evil Dead, bow down. This is exactly what the VHS format is perfect for. The Blair Witch Project. Come on. I mean, who the fuck am I to even talk about the Blair Witch? $8. Yeah, dude, paying that all day. The Blair Witch, I mean, as much as I want to get that second sight release and be completely region free, I don't have it. So this is still the way to watch this film, I think. This artisan? That's a bread. Scary as hell, says right on it, so yeah, you know it's good. This movie changed my life back in 99 when this came out. Snuck out, I want to say I was probably 16, 17, something like that. I've been driving, went to the premiere, Pendleton, Oregon, at their Pendleton cinemas, man. Scared the ever-loving piss out of me. Love this film. Still one of the best. It's the best, besides Cannibal Holocaust, it's the best found footage film of all time. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 VHS titles, a small stack to go. Let's do it. A Stephen King banger, man. Clean copy here of the 1976. Is this, what's homie's name that put this thing out? Brian De Palma, right? If it's not for Scarface, this is my favorite film that he has done, and he's put out a couple of fucking crime bangers. This is Carrie. Sissy Spacek, just killing, but shout out to the mom. Carrie is a 10 all day, best soundtrack, best effects, the pig blood scene, John Travolta being all Danny Zuko in this thing, MGM UA, look at that copy. Perfectly rewound, paid $10 for this. It's still got the little sticker on there. This is one of my favorite films of all time. I watch this probably 3 times a year. Carrie, we've already talked about it, I think. This is cinematic gold. If I didn't cover this already, I've got a whole script that I need to film, but I love Carrie. I'm paying $10 for Carrie all day. Next. Another Tobe Hooper made-for-TV film. I don't remember what I paid for this. I want to say $4. It's long as piss, but it's not compared to the original. This is a return to Salem's Lot. Tobe Hooper's, not gonna say masterpiece, not even a masterclass. It's fine. It is actually rated R, where the original Salem's Lot was rated PG, right? If you can see it over my fat fucking fingers here. I love the little Warner Brothers, the horror emblem there, but look at how clean. Look at how clean this tape is, you guys. I'm telling you right now. Beautiful. Return to Salem's Lot's not going to get a ton of watching, but because that's the case, it still looks perfect and pristine. And so for $4, picking that up, Salem's Lot, it's another one that I bought on my paper at, one of my favorite films on VHS. So Return to Salem's Lot, it's got its moments, right? It's not Barlow. It's not the same. It's got its moments. Yeah, I think I paid $2 for this too. This is another underrated. Jack Nicholson's the best actor of all time. Get the fuck out of here. We're not even talking about it. This is one of my favorite werewolf films. It's a slept-on film, and unfortunately, somebody wrote all over the damn cover. But for $2, you're picking up Wolf any day of the week. Any day of the week. I don't care who you are. Nobody deserves not to have Wolf in their collection. Love this film. I also love that the back is just they reverse roles, right? Good Jack, fucking Wolfie Jack, dude. It does still have the sticker on it, but yeah, somebody scribbled their stupid fucking initials on there because they thought that was gonna last. What a stupid fad that was. Love Wolf though, excellent film. While we're talking about the Wolfman and bitching, go back and watch Wolf. This is a sleeper pick right here, dude. Oh my god, I had to pick this up. This is one of those contemporary classic editions. They used to have these where MGM, yeah, they would do these kind of like midnight screenings. They would do contemporary classics. They would do all this weird stuff on the top of their VHS. The one that I remember the most was Motel Hell because it was a midnight one, but this is Poltergeist. I'm pretty sure I already have this, but I do not have this. I'm a sucker. This was like $10. I don't care. Pretty clean cover. There's a little spill on there, but this case, this is one of, I don't know how rare it is, but it's just beautiful to look at. And VHS, there's something about displaying VHS that it tickles me, man. I fucking love VHS. So Poltergeist, one of the best films, one of the best Tobe Hooper films, next to the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. This is something special, man. I'm telling you right now. Everyone knows that. We talked about Poltergeist. It's Steven Spielberg production, right? Poltergeist, the contemporary classic edition. This is the Alfred Hitchcock collection. I paid $4 for this because somebody also wrote their name all over the damn thing. MCA Universal is this 1959 or 1960? I forget. I know color was out though, and I remember exactly where I was when I rented this film because I rented the Texas Chainsaw Massacre on the same day because all you heard about was the Texas Chainsaw Massacre and Psycho. And Psycho is one of my favorite films. Norman Bates is one of the best characters in horror movie history, and God, Pete, why did you have to write your name on there? Probably 40 years ago. Still smells good, Pete. I don't care who you are, but I kind of hate you for ruining this title. But this came out in 1988, so this is 28 years after the 1960 release. Not 59. That's a different classic horror. But Psycho, $4, picking that up. Even if it says Pete, and Pete's so fucking cool, man. He wrote Pete's at the top, right? Don't touch Pete's tapes. Well, Pete, it's here in little old Eugene, Oregon. I'm sure this came a long way, but maybe not. Last but not least, I thought this thing was disgustingly cool. This was the one that I used to have back in the day, and I don't know what happened to it, but this is underrated. Stephen King, Children of the Corn. Oh my God, what a great film. Back when Linda Hamilton had her shit together, am I right? Love Children of the Corn. There's a couple of great sequels, but the first one for me, this isn't the Good Times. This is the Street, the Star Maker edition. It's got that Blockbuster sticker right on it, right? I think I paid $6.50 for this, but in pretty good shape for how old this thing is. Pretty clean title, Children of the Corn. You know, there's like 6 or 7 of them for a reason, am I right? I forget. I mean, after like the 4th one, I was kind of like, I'm probably checking out. But the first 2 or 3, man, are damn good. And this, a lot of people, this is one of their favorite Stephen King films. So happy to have it to my collection. What are we looking at? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 VHS. A little side shot here. Always fun picking up VHS, man. It's one of my favorite things to collect. And I don't have that many. I have maybe like 100, 150. But back in the day, you know, I used to live in the basement. I was the oldest of 3, so down in my basement, my dad had built these custom shelves because he's like just a carpenter with everything. And as far as you can see, man, all the way down, you know, where the staircase goes, all the way across, it was just row after row after fucking row of VHS tapes. And if I didn't have VHS, I had the posters of the VHS. I would go to the movie stores and, you know, all the different video rental places, and I would barter. I would offer to clean things. You know, just I had a paper out. I was just trying to hustle for those posters, and sometimes I would, you know, it didn't happen very often, but I usually had to pay a couple of bucks, or I bring movies into trade. Fucking love VHS. Love you guys. If you want to see more from me, like, comment, subscribe. You know what to do. We're going to come back with an actual horror movie review really, really soon. Take care of yourselves. Good to see you. Cheers.